Hey YouTube, Hambo back with you, working out a new camera and a new camera mount. I'm sorry about the audio. I'm still trying to work this audio thing out, so my apologies for how it sounds, if it sounds a little tinny. Anyway, lots of stuff come in here to the shop in the last few days. A couple of videos here real quick. First thing we're going to talk about are some knives that I actually found at REI. They're called, there you are, Dajo, or Dayo, or somebody knows the pronunciation on that. Anyway, Dajo makes a bunch of stuff that is sold at REI and other outdoor stores around, but they have knives. And this is the Ascent. This is my new little knife. I've been EDCing this for about a week, and I am extraordinarily happy with this. It's very small. It's about, and I even gave you the measurements, it's about 2.1 ounces, which means you're barely going to know what's in your pocket. And it's about 2 3/4 inches closed, about 3.5 inches open. And I'll tell you something, it is just really, really nice. So the one thing I did, like I usually do, is this came with a wire belt clip that went in these two notches here. I don't know if you can see them on the back of that screw. I simply took it off because belt clips and I just don't get along. I never clip them to anything. They always ride in a pocket or in a pouch. And I just kind of like the clear feeling of it. First of all, the G10, extraordinarily nice on this. Really nice, solid grip. Secondly, I love that blade. Look at that. That is razor sharp, holds an edge really well. This is their 7CR17 MOWV stainless blade. It's a very, very good combination. Holds up very well. And it's perfect for just day-to-day use. I got to tell you, I don't really carry small knives, and I'm really starting to like this. The G10 grip is very nice, even in big hands like mine. It feels really good, very good for all kinds of daily use. I've already tweaked the sharp on it once. It holds really well. I just cut through a bunch of boxes and automatically cleaned it and did a little retweaking. It is a liner lock, and again, full frame on the inside, but they do these cutouts to eliminate some of the weight. So instead of a solid frame, it still keeps the members intact for integrity on the structure, but very lightweight. Like I said, you barely notice in your pocket. So that's the Dajo Ascent knife. Now, the other one that people saw from my status thing is the Dajo Survivor. Now, this is their Survivor knife, done in the same genre of the Ascent as far as keeping track of weight. Okay? There it is. Overall, this is about, I'd say, 7.5, 8 inches long. A couple of nice things. Very nice ripstop nylon. Has Velcro in the back so that you can attach it vertically if you wish. And it also has a nice fold-open belt loop, so you can wear it on the belt if you wish. And it rides very well. Now, again, that's the blade made out of the same 7CR17 MOWV steel. Nice drop point on that. Look at the bevel. Very, very nicely done. Very, very nice steel and full tang. That is a full tang blade, folks, with the GR10 handle. And again, the cutouts, just a larger version of the cutouts on the Ascent to minimize weight. This is a very, very light and solid knife. This is the kind of larger fixed blade or a fixed blade knife that you could carry and not have it interrupt what you're trying to do. Now, some things here. See that notch? That notch is kind of neat. That notch is in that blade for a reason, and I'll explain that now. In the pouch on the belt, you also get a couple of accessories. You get one that I agree with and one that I'm a little iffy about, but, you know, they're the adventure guys. The first thing you get is an old school style police whistle. I mean, this is loud. That's going to carry for a long way. So I guess if you really need to alert the coyotes to where your carcass is, there you go. With your last dying breath, signal the start of the smorgasbord, but chances are they're in the woods already. Second, this is a very good light my fire Swedish fire steel, and it's designed to work with the notch. Instead of messing up the handle or possibly the end of the blade there, it's got a notch already designed for you to strike against. I haven't really done it yet, so I'm not going to start working on it yet, but there it is. That notch is designed to work with the fire steel. And again, they both fit in their little pouches, and it folds up very nicely. Nice double wrap there. Holds it very securely. It's not going to come apart. You even got little tie loops here if you wanted to add some paracord. Now, the one thing that it was on here that is not anymore, it came with basically shoelace. They gave you 5 feet of shoelace in case you have to tie it off. Well, you and I both know in a pinch, shoelace is basically just going to keep your shoes together. I'm going to replace that in the future with some good paracord. Maybe do a little insert wrap around this. But the other thing I like about this is I'm not a real fan of Velcro straps to hold the blade in. Usually it'll hold it secure flat, but if it turns upside down for some reason, a lot of times it'll slide out. Not with this. They actually thought about what they were doing. The blade goes in like so. Very nice and snug. Now look. It goes all the way in. The Velcro comes up and folds into that notch. So it comes in tight. And then it wraps around. And that holds the blade very well. It's not going anywhere. As a nice little day pack blade, or even on the belt on a weekend, hiking, whatever, I think it's pretty good. It's thick enough you could probably do some light batoning with it for like kindling. It's not going to be as good as a larger knife, but $26 is what I paid for it. And this was, I believe, $16. I just really like this knife, isn't it? I really am starting to enjoy this little blade. Just as a quick drop in the pocket EDC, it's doing real well. It's not big enough to look. Oh, the other thing I forgot on this thing too, even the cool knives have to have some little weird thing. They actually put in a little stainless steel spring pair of tweezers. Okay, if you absolutely positively have to have a pair of tweezers, there you go. But all in all, for the price, not bad. Let's put the thing the right way, by Dajo. Available at REI and also online. You can get them on eBay. This is the Survivor knife and the Ascent knife. Okay, well, we'll keep working out the camera things. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you in a little bit. Thanks.